Hi guys, my name is Susan Austin. I am your instructor for English 112 I08, and I'm very excited that you're in my class this semester, and I hope we get to learn a lot about research and a lot about writing, and I look forward to working with you this semester. This video is designed to just give you a brief introduction of the course as well as to help you navigate the course more effectively. And so I'll be just taking you through some of the aspects of my course. So to begin, we have an announcement section of English 112, and I utilize this every week. On Monday morning you'll get your weekly announcement, and in that announcement I'll explain, kind of have like a little introduction, a conversation with you, so to speak, here at the beginning, and then I'll outline the tasks for the week as well as include some reminders with deadlines. This is a way to just sort of give you an overview for the week and get you started and get you successful. And then I expect you to go to the weekly assignments. Well, I'll explain that in a minute, but we have a weekly assignments tab where you can go to get further information about the assignments. This week you'll see that I've sort of done another introduction of me and the course, but in this yellow highlighted section, I've reminded you the very important task that you need to complete first and foremost is the enrollment verification quiz. This is something that our online department, our JOLT department, requires, and if you're in an online class you have to complete this. You're supposed to complete it within 24 hours of entering the course. I did set a deadline of Tuesday the 8th because we do have a weekend coming up after today. So our class officially starts January 4th. I have started the first week, January 4th through the 13th, since we're only here on Friday. I sort of extended a lot of things into next week to count as our first week. But this enrollment verification quiz needs to be done in the first few days of the course. I was generous and set the final deadline as January 8th, just in case someone makes the mistake of not logging in until Sunday. But the expectation is that you're logging in today on January 4th, Friday the 4th, and then you should take that enrollment verification quiz immediately after enrolling. I would say don't procrastinate, just get it done. This is not graded. It's not something that is going to hurt you if you miss a question. It's basically JOLT's way of showing that you're participating in the course and that you've entered the course. It's a quick quiz and it shouldn't take long. Anyway, every Monday make sure you click in announcements and make sure you read my announcement, because that's the way to get a successful start to the week. The next tab I have here is the syllabus tab. This is very important because the syllabus is your instructor's way of showing you how to be successful and show you the expectations for the course. Just click here and it'll show you the file. If you have a printer, go ahead and print it out, because I think it will really help you to have a printed hard copy of this. You can make notes, you can highlight things. These are kind of the rules of our course, the lay of the land, to show you how to be successful. So make sure you read it from beginning to end. I have a lot of information in there, and this is our contract. This is to show you how I run the course, what's expected, and how to be successful. You will see here that I have an acknowledgement form, but I do not require you to return an acknowledgement form to me because I track who opens the syllabus. And I also have a question in the syllabus quiz during the first week that you respond to, saying that you have read the syllabus. So that's your acknowledgement for this course. Here quickly, I just have some general policies. This is in no way, shape, or form the syllabus, but it's just some quick policies to give you a quick overview of the campus policies and course policies. But you click into that syllabus and read that document. It's very important. And then, of course, you do have a syllabus quiz that is graded, so you want to utilize that quiz so that you're successful with the syllabus quiz and also that you're successful in the course. Okay, so next, there's a My Instructor tab, and this is a way just to get to know me better. I'm introducing myself here, but I've done a little bio to tell you a little bit more about myself, and then I've also given you key information for contacting me. There's a link to my email here, my phone number, my office hours, and my office number. So I am located in the Smith Building. I'm at the end of the first hall when you come into the building, right after Early College. And then my office hours are Monday through Thursday, 11 to 12:15. And if you can't meet me during those office hours, just let me know. We can set up another appointment. I'm also willing to call my online students or email with you to try to communicate. That's very important that you are active in an online class and that you work with your instructor so that your instructor can answer questions and help you become successful with the assignments. My phone number is on here. This is the phone number to my office, but remember I teach in traditional face-to-face classes, so I'm out of my office frequently. I also have to attend meetings, so if you call that number, you're welcome to leave a message if I'm not in the office, but just remember I may not get that immediately, and if you need a quick answer, it's probably better to email me. Also, probably at the beginning of next week on Monday, I'll send out a remind code, and I use the remind system that you can use through your phone, and I can send you quick reminders, and you can also text me questions. It'll go straight to my phone through the remind system. So I'll send out more information on that on Monday. Okay, moving right along, I have the textbooks in here, and if you took English 111 at JCC, you've already used these textbooks. We use the Norton Field Guide and the Little Seagull Handbook in both English 111, 112. The Field Guide will have reading assignments, and I'll do quizzes out of there. It'll also guide you through assignments. Then the Little Seagull Handbook is just what it says. It's a handbook, and it's supposed to help you with grammar, punctuation, research, and citation help. So we never expect you to remember every grammar rule in the world or every policy with research or citation help for APA or MLA, but we do expect you to use this handbook, and that's what writers do. They usually utilize a handbook to look up questions. You can also utilize the Purdue Online Writing Lab, and I'll have that linked in the course once we start doing more research. But the Little Seagull Handbook is the handbook that we expect you to use, and it has a lot of guided help for citing sources and presenting your work properly. Okay, so next I have a course navigation guide, and again this is just a quick little quick overview of some of the policies of the course, some of the information for the course to help you be successful with your assignments. It doesn't replace the syllabus, but it's just a quick overview of some of the policies and some of the expectations for the course, so you should read through that in addition to reading the syllabus. Next, this is probably the announcements and the weekly assignments pages. That's probably the two areas that you'll go to most. Each week I have the weeks embedded here. I don't open all the weeks up at one time because this is an independent study. I want you to work week by week with the class, and I don't want you to work ahead, so I do not open all the weeks up at one time. But you will be able to see each week on Monday morning. So this is for week 1. Again, it's January 4th, Friday, through Sunday the 13th, because we sort of started at the end of one week and I didn't want to give you too much to do over the weekend. So if you click into each week, it'll give you a brief overview. A lot of times this will be similar information to what you saw in the announcement, but I try to put it in both places so that, I'll really show you what you're expected to do. And then you've got some links to different aspects of the assignments you have to complete. So this week you have a discussion board. You'll click there, and then you can create your thread for the discussion board. You can also access the discussion board on the left side menu of Blackboard. I usually try to create a link for you within the week folder, but you can also go to the left side menu and access the discussion board. So let's go back, and let me get back over here. Okay, so you also will be linked to the research log. I probably will not open those up until Monday. The research logs, it's a way for you to kind of communicate with me. You'll be writing about 300 words. I'll give you a prompt. Most weeks you'll have to communicate through the research log. Sometimes you'll just give me a brief overview of what you're doing with your research, or how your research is going, or how your writing went. And this is meant to be sort of a communication between the two of us and to share the process of your writing. I do expect some academic rigor with this. I like to see complete sentences. Occasionally I'll just ask for, a few quick little bullet points, but most of the time I'm expecting full sentences and full academic rigor with the way you respond to those. Don't take those too lightly, even though it is a quick little response to something that a prompt that I've given you. Here's your introductory quiz. You'll click on there. You'll take your quiz. My quizzes do not have backtracking, so once you see the question, you need to answer it because you're not going to see it again. And then also I time my quizzes for the most part. So just make sure you're aware of that and don't hit submit until you've answered all the questions for the quizzes. Okay, moving right along. Here's again your link to the discussion board. There's your link to the research logs. Even though I'll link you through the week, you can also access them from the left side menu. I also have a section for sample papers for every major assignment you do in the class. And in this section, I've posted papers from previous students who made A's on assignments, and they've given me permission to share papers. You may also see some department papers that other instructors have shared. So if you see someone else's name, it may be that another English instructor has shared some of their students' work. But we try to show you how to do the best on each assignment. And you should utilize this tab because it'll really help you see what we expect or what I expect for this class for the best work that you can do. All right, I have a resources tab, and this tab will link you to Smart Thinking. This is an online service that we give you. You can submit your work, like written work there, and they will review it and give you feedback before you turn in the final paper. You get 8 hours per semester, I believe, and if you turn in a paper, I believe it takes about 45 minutes of that time away. But this is a wonderful resource to use, and you can upload your papers there, and people with master's degrees and PhDs in English review your work and give you the feedback before you finish your paper. Okay, here's a library website link, the Career Center at JCC if you're looking for a job, and then some resources from the librarian. We have a really close relationship with the JCC librarians, and they try to give us resources to help you with your assignments. All right. To close it out, on the left side menu, and I really do encourage you to go through and navigate and investigate this left-hand menu to get to the different areas of Blackboard. You can access your email here, your grades. There's a Blackboard Help tab, so if you're doing something and you get stuck, you can go in and it'll give you little instructions for how to navigate that part of Blackboard. There's also a tools area, and in the tools area you can email fellow students if you want to. You can access all the students in your course, and there are other tools that you can, I'll just click on it really quickly, you can access things through here as well. So like here you see My Grades, Blackboard Help. Here's an IM if you just want to communicate with someone to get some help with an aspect of Blackboard. Just all sorts of things that you can go through and utilize. There is an e-text. You are not charged specifically for an e-text for this course, but because you have a printed copy, the publishers are very kind to link the e-text. I think a code comes with your book, and you can use that code to access the e-text. That's just an added feature to our textbook. Anyway, like I said, you can go through here and sort of navigate. If you have any questions about Blackboard, please reach out to me and ask, and I'll try to help you the best way I can. But I just wanted to give you a quick little overview of the course and my expectations and introduce myself to you through video. I'll try to do more videos for you to explain things along the way. Hopefully that'll maybe make it less sterile. Maybe you'll be able to see me and get some help along the way with your assignments. I'll try to post some of these to help you. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I look forward to reading your introductions. I will also post an introduction so you get to know me better as well. And here's to a great semester and a great 2019, and I look forward to working with you this semester.